Kevin, I'm going to cut to the chase. The body language on the couch the other day was remarkable. Is the Senate Majority Leader done? What does Mitch McConnell do to get back on the right couch with his president?
Good morning, Tom. That's the real big question here in Washington, because I can tell you that Republicans were left scratching their heads. They don't know what to make of this deal with the Democrats, this short-term deal with the Democrats. Yesterday, I spoke with House Freedom Caucus Chairman Mark Meadows in an exclusive interview about getting his response to all of this the deal with the Democrats. And he said essentially that they're not blaming President Trump on this. They're suggesting that congressional leadership, led, of course, by Speaker Paul Ryan and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, are to blame for not being able to get Republicans on the same page to get a major policy win.
Okay, but what's so important here, Kevin, and I mean, I don't think Mr. Cirilli, folks, even understands what a moderate Republican or moderate Democrat is. Do we have a moderate president? Is Donald Trump on the edge of Olympia snow?
No. Listen, you're right. I mean, this is the first full presidency that I've covered. But no, the days of the blue dog Democrats and people like Olympia Snow and even to some extent Senator Rob Portman's of the world, their stars, their voice in Congress have really been somewhat muted recently. I can tell you, though, that's kind of interesting. There's an event at AEI today, which is a American Enterprise Institute, a think tank here in Washington, D.C., and guess who's going to be headlining that event? Governor John Kasich and Governor Hickenlooper of Ohio and Colorado, respectively. They're making their rounds here in Washington, drumming up a lot of moderate centrist drum beats.
Kevin, you mentioned Mitch McConnell. To what extent is Paul Ryan bearing the brunt of the president's deal with the Democrats?
It's a great question, Nara. And to be quite frank with you, a lot of the ultra-conservatives on the far right are using this to seize upon criticism of the speaker. That said, my reporting has not led me to the conclusion that the speaker faces any real significant threat as of right now. And quite frankly, just earlier this summer, when we saw the president targeting the majority leader in the Senate, we saw a lot of folks, including some of Majority Leader McConnell's critics, like people like Senator Rand Paul and Senator Ted Cruz, actually coming to his defense against the president's attacks. So it's a really interesting dynamic of leverage. And I spoke with one source yesterday who lobbies the White House, who said that the president really can't fire Speaker Ryan or the majority leader and as of now, but he can turn the grassroots against them.